Are we live?
We are live.
Is anybody watching?
I think we're going to have to turn it the other way because if we tip it at all, it's going to fall off.
That, yeah.
We have no one watching yet. Hey, how are you?
Good to see you.
Oh, I'm glad.
Hi, how are you? I'm good. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, I have real music. Good.
Yeah.
All my markings are in mine, though. That's okay. Do you know if there's a stool, possibly?
Yeah.
Thank you. I just asked for a stool, if there might be one. Thank you, though. Sorry about that. Hello?
Good evening.
Hi there, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Are we okay to bump fist or something?
Absolutely. I'm Sandy. Nice to see
I
you in person.
totally remember. Good to see you, Sandy.
Thank you.
That's excellent. Thank you so much. I might make use of both. This is all new for me.
Oh, please, anything we can do.
Yeah, let us know what you need to be comfortable.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm moving forward.
That's the spirit. We will do anything we can to support you.
Well, thank you. Wait till you hear my fun story about last night.
Okay.
Those pictures were wild.
I doesn't even.
Oh, what's up?
There were bricks at the church next door inside their garden area, and they're inside their brick wall. If somebody had been there, if they weren't killed by them, they would have been killed by the bricks. Because they were just. We had a lightning strike 20 feet from my head where I live. From the third floor down the street. And it blew apart the stairwell corner of the bricks in the roof. Like a phaser. And I was right there. I just got in. I was in my electric wheelchair. I was like, I was just out there 2 minutes. I was literally just out there 2 minutes ago. So I just sat there after the flash and the bang thing, and I was just like, wait, gratitude is so far over. So anyway, I came with this today because there's no elevator. That is all blown out. All of our phones are blown out. Contact's blown out. All of our letters are blown out. So I'm sitting there. We actually might be able to get past our deductibles this insurance claim.
Yeah.
Let's keep a close tally on this. It might be close. Anyway, looking forward to this. Do you have any questions? Have you done the music before?
We performed Pure Imagination, so done that one.
That was
before.
5 years ago. Yeah.
The other one we have not performed.
Oh,
so
joy.
it's kind of newish to all of us.
Okay.
I know, right?
You'll find out, if you don't mind, we'll talk some business.
I'll let you guys talk.
Okay, good.
That's absolutely.
How about if I come over to you?
It's either way.
All right, so you know where to
Hi, Jacob. Can you see me?
Yeah, wait, which piece are you talking about? The Billy Change? Yeah. Okay.
So the rhythm,
Hey, I'm here.
Are you talking about on the chorus? Here, let me bring up.
Guys, we're got all those really short.
You're talking about the chorus.
Yeah, the chorus.
Now I'm crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud. Please, justice.
Yeah, so I might do some spoken stuff first.
Yeah.
And then add right, and then add part of my part, but have I'll have each group sing along. So let's play some bass. Now, tenors, you screwed up, but sing your part, but let's do it together.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just thinking to myself. Let's see how
I know it will be interesting because we have not performed this. We just started. We made the tracks for it and everything, and started getting ready. And then so yeah, and they've had tracks for it. So hopefully they've been listening and actually practicing. It shouldn't be cold.
The one recording I heard was actually really good. It was very accurate. It was very sensitive. I think it would have been more than 9 minutes. Just, I don't know that I kind of like the whole piece, but there's so short of rehearsal time.
Oh yeah,
What I'm going to do is just let's read through it. I should have been section.
Okay.
Right. And I think we did there, but we'll start with your imagination. That's okay.
Absolutely.
Are you okay doing 3 warm-ups?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, do you like to play for your own
I
warm-ups, or
do
would you like me
usually,
to
but let's
play?
you and I collaborate today.
Okay.
And I'll be really very slow.
Like,
Funky.
what the hell?
How are you doing there, dude?
What, Ray? What
Did you
was
get hit
that?
by that lightning? Are you kidding me?
Joey knows that look.
All right, so I'm going to call it here in a second and get us going.
All right.
Anything I can do for you beforehand?
I'm going to go over there and grab just a sip of water real quick. And that's where that's going to be, right?
Yeah, is that okay for you there? Okay.
I've been on CNN. This is nothing.
All right. We've got just a few people at home tonight.
Are they feeling okay?
Yeah, one of the guys, he's our treasurer, who lives in Rockport.
Oh, wow. Okay.
His husband had a record release this last week, and they had a party for that yesterday. But it
Fantastic.
has exhausted.
I am sure. What kind of music?
It's really kind of a nice change. Yeah, it does some hip hop and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not sure if the choral music is on the record or not. I haven't listened to it.
Oh, so it might be something from the group?
He's not with us,
Oh, okay.
but he produces for himself. He's got his record deals and stuff. It is going to happen. We'll get to see him Pride weekend up here.
Okay. Oh, great.
Yeah. So I'll
Great.
let
Hopefully
you know.
the weather will cooperate.
Oh, I hope so.
Because I have to use a wheelchair. That place is a mud pit.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, man, I'm going to have this more functional. Who's fully functional.
Right.
I went down there and I'm like, how would anybody in a wheelchair ever make it through this Pride Festival?
Oh,
You
yeah.
have to get a tow truck and pull out the mud.
You can just go around in a circle, but if you want to do anything other than that,
I'm doing anything other than that is the most fun.
yeah,
You know, laying in the sun, getting a cocktail.
Yeah.
You know, we grab a drink and then I'll be right over.
Okay.
That's okay. I know you've done that in your mind. You're like, oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah. Have live people or not the president? Oh my god.
Yeah.
They were doing auditions. Oh. I know.
Can you talk about you So
Hello, Ray.
I appreciate you stepping up to this. You're doing a great job. I really appreciate you. You're so committed.
Coming where people will be face to face. I'm not there. Is Dale over there?
Yeah.
All right.
bass, baritone, tenor 2, tenor 1.
Okay.
And you can do whatever you want.
Right. And who's responsible for the?
I would talk to one of these as chief.
And in the last year, it's true.
Driving the conductor. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, exactly. Let me ask you, do you envision yourself conducting sitting or standing? I'm trying to figure out if I should.
I'm going to
swing around.
conduct standing.
Okay.
If I need to wrestle, I'll do that here.
Okay.
All right, but you still should be able
I want to
to.
make sure I see you. Yes.
Absolutely.
And if not, I'll swing sideways
Thank
so I
you.
can
No, I think
see.
you're good. I'm looking forward to working with you.
Thank you. You too. We'll have fun.
Remember, the look is like this.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll be like that.
Yeah, we'll start with pure imagination first. Just get this singing, and I'll do it just. This is the first time I've been together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, then, you don't have to.
Yes, yeah. This is the very first time
I
here.
have always
We're almost out.
I ran into that.
They're very, very supportive.
I just noticed that station. It's going up to Denver, I guess.
Yeah, we really hit it off. He was good friends with Chuck.
Oh, yeah. I'll find it. All right, everyone. Take your seats, please. Hello to those of you at home. We're getting ready to get started. Ray Killian is our first this evening. I'm sorry, Ray Killian. Did I say that correctly?
It's like the beer, but I'm not an heir.
All right, so Ray is going to warm us up. I will make announcements after this. And everyone, give your attention to Ray.
Are we still going to do the Q&A thing?
The Q&A will follow. It's 5 minutes after
Okay.
you're 45. So lead us in.
All right, let me get centered on the YouTube channel here. Good evening, my name is Ray. Nice to meet you. I was just saying that for 2 or 3 concerts, I've sat right down in this section. So I feel a little connection. Welcome back. What? Are you kidding me, right? Like the most important thing humans can do is sing together, right? And I don't know if you even have a denominational tag, but I always go for the joyful noise one because it covers a multitude of abilities. So with that, let's not delay. If you don't mind, stand as you're able. See if you can, make sure you can see me or at least my hands. And what I'd like to do is just begin physiologically, just with our bodies, because that is our instrument. And then we'll go to the voice, okay? So just for right now, I would like everybody to be proud. Are you feeling proud? Yeah, but feeling proud is indeed about the flag and the rainbow underwear and all that stuff. That's great. But for me, see him afterwards, he gets a 10% cut. For me, pride is just that feeling of a chest uplifted. I am ready for whatever comes my way. Oh, and by the way, I'm proud. So I think of a string right here in my sternum. So just think that way, tall, and just rotate just a little bit without letting those shoulders come down, without collapsing the chest cavity. And the chest cavity is important because that's where a very important organ is. The lungs, and the lungs provide the capacity for our air, and our air comes from our diaphragm moving. It doesn't come from the lungs moving, it comes from the diaphragm moving. So let's stop rotating. Good job. You all have a good axis, I can tell. What I want to do is have your hand right here on your tummy, between your sternum and your belly button, and I want you to just pant like a puppy for a second. Think joyful puppy. Stop. Try one more time. Think of it really down here, almost like a laugh. Everybody go, ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho. He, he, he. He, he, he. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Just shoot down here when you do the top one. Otherwise, your larynx goes up around your eyeballs, okay? Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Exactly. Now, that's where it comes from. Now, homework, go home, lay down, put a book on your tummy, and you can't breathe from your shoulders when you're in that position. All right, that's just homework. For if it works out or not, I'm hoping that in a year from now, I'll see you up there going, because you've been practicing. All right, now with that in mind, I'd like us to breathe in through a small, medium straw. It's a good cocktail. We're going to breathe in through a medium straw and just sigh out on that same space. Ooh, so like this, breathing in. Ooh. Breathe in one more time. Let's change to ah. Now breathe in the shape of the vowel that you're going to do. Okay, that's kind of one of those minor rules. Ready? Oh yeah, let's have a little down in the basement stuff. Oh, keep going. Okay, lead us onward. Here we go. Ready? Ah, one more time. Now connect the breath thing with the vowel thing, and then we're going. All right, then we got it. Here we go. Ready? Sorry, I'll breathe with you. Exactly, because you're singing down there anyway. All right, let's do D major. Good, now do this for me. We're gonna do that one more time, and we're gonna go downward. Sorry, should have told. We're getting there. There's the mind reading thing. And we're going to go down, and then we'll go down in half steps. And what I'd like you to do is keep that space, all right, as you go down the scale. Don't close it. Keep it open. 2, 3. Hold it. Watch. Good. Two more, and really purse your lips like a kiss. Good. Tenors, can you sit? We're going to stay on that one. If you don't mind, tenors, if you hold the first note for us while we go down. Okay, all tenors. 2, 3. Same thing again when we get to the bottom. 5, 1. I'm a little baritone today, sorry. And 2, 3. Acapella. 2, 3, and. Let's go up half a step to O. O. up half a step, a cappella, and harmony, right? I don't know about you, but it's been a while since I've been in front of harmony. Have a seat and let's, very good. Have a seat and let's take out pure imagination. Love this melody. This is one of those ones you wish you had written. Not just for the royalties, because it's just so gorgeous. And it comes in such a really neat, moment in the movie. And I think, well, I like this arrangement a lot. So let's see what we do. Is it okay if we read through it and see where we are? All right, don't stop. Thinking about, yep. Good job. Right now, we're just going to be a group. Okay, so let's just sing. If you feel like singing it, you sing it. If you're just going to listen and say, oh, you sound really good, give somebody a compliment, that's all right too, okay? Joyful noise, remember, that's all that's required. All right. Can we move the tissue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very, I love it. And I love the colorful.
It is pretty.
Yeah. I got on my pastor. I lived down at First Christian Church down the street. I took a picture of these two churches with the rainbow flags. Excuse me. You want it to be in July? I can do that because we'd make Halloween the whole month, so. That's it, and you got it. Go ahead. Come with me. Go ahead. Move ahead. Nice. I think because the melody and it's A-B, all this stuff, let's go back to the beginning and work a little bit on a couple of things that I think will transfer until we get to the end. Because I do want to do the end because I love a good ending. I like that last relationship because, All right, let's treat the solos as a group thing right now. Everybody can sing whatever they want. What I'd like you to do is the words contain whatever sentimentality we need, okay? The thought of saying, hey, I got this really cool place. Not really sure about sharing it with you yet. Not really sure about sharing who I am with you yet, which brings happiness to me. You know what I mean? Let the words speak, but don't emote too much into it, because I think that gets in the way of what the message is, which is so universal. So let's, bottom of the first page, measure 5. Let's start with the A flat major. How's that? 2, 3, and. Let's breathe in together. What's that first word? Yeah, we need the K because look, it's a space. You know what I mean? And the poetry is what we're doing. So it's not brutal. If it becomes brutal and tasteless, I'll let you know, okay? But right now, there's a big rainbow umbrella right here, okay? Don't overdo it, but here we go. Back to that same place. 3, Good. Short. Look and you'll see into your imagination. Everybody, round words. Begin Good job, good job. I hate cutting off a big forte like that, but that's good. We're small in numbers, but great in spirit, yes? Yeah. Right, that's it. So, and I hear your spirit in there. What I'd like to hear two more of is don't drag the eighth notes. You know what I'm saying? So eighth notes are like at the top of the page, measure 9, 10, 11. World of pure imagine. Underneath is this relentless heartbeat of the universe, of the peace, of the whatever you want to call it, okay? Pure imagination in a world, da, 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 da. Has to come in that pulse with me, okay? So, and you'll be at a measure, that's it, top of measure 9, third and fourth beat. That's it. With the chord on 1, 3, 4, 1. And you'll be in a world. Yeah. Be ready, yeah. And you'll see into your imagination. Good. We're going to begin with a spin. I don't know what that's about, but I think what it's talking about is something that's going to throw us off a little bit. We'll begin with a spin. Almost whispered, but excited, okay? Almost whispered, but excited. Yeah, pick up the 17 at the bottom. And 1, 2. We'll Good, yeah, because the movement goes and we've got harmony, don't have the temptation to get louder yet. The harmony is going to make it sound like it's going to draw the ear in. We don't need to add to that, all right? So let's do the same place. Bottom of the page, pick up the 17. Pick up the 17 and 1. We will see, will defy. What? That's it. That's the last time I'll stop you there. Sorry. I love what you do there. You're opening that wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You're showing the world what it is. That's what that crescendo is, I think, is all about. You can make it what you want, but give me a nice bright sound on it. Just like the sun comes in. Is that west? Anyway, wherever the sun comes in, that looks pretty. It's pretty. All right, last time, bottom of there, and let's try and go to the end because I think these chunks of what we're doing should carry through. Here we go. Pick up the 17. Everybody good? And 1, 2. We'll begin. Over. Lights. Not yet. Good. And right there, I think what I'd like to do is go into 2. The dee 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 dee. It's more of that kind of dance, not a waltz. It's just a dance, but it's a swinging dance with a big hoop dress and the whole thing. All right. God, I love your sound. I feel like it's a new toy in a way, but in a good way. Oh God. No. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Yes, okay. All right, crescendo one more time. Pick up to top of page 4. Measure 20, pick up to 21. What we'll see will be. And then the 5, explain, explode to the end. Here we go to the end. Here we go. 1, 2. We will see. Oh, what we'll see. Sorry, my eyes. Okay, I'm hiking them down now. I'm desperate. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Then watch. There is no you come. You're there. What? That's good. That's good. Well, let's just clean that up real quick. Top of page 6, last measure. If you truly hold lead for me, so we can just get that D major. And 1, 2. If you truly. That's it. That's it. That's it. Let's keep going. Same place. And 1, 2. If you truly watch, try something. Wish to be, like you really want to get it out to that person. If you wish it to be. It's not Shakespeare, but it's worth, I think, right? All right, here we go. And then we got to move on because time. If you, and 1, 2. If you watch here and that's it. That's it. That's it. If we can carry some of that through to the end of the piece, if we had a full thing, then that would be great. But and again, you sound great. Part of me is kind of pushing forward because I'm like, they know what it is to be an ensemble. You didn't forget, did you? No, because that's what community is. Even if the framework of whatever it was that brought you together isn't there, the community bond still lasts. What happens to my group from 20 years ago, what happens today, it still matters because we're still community. We went through that stuff together. And y'all out here in Colorado Springs, when I moved to Colorado Springs, people are like, y'all moving to Colorado Springs? This is 13, 14 years ago, right? Focus and all that stuff, the billboards, and then I was shocked. I wasn't shocked because it's on TV, but I was kind of like, well, yeah, I'm moving there. They need my vote. And this is from, what? Oh, okay. And Arizona is where I came from, so that was just desperate. So I literally ran like the road runner. I was like, your job in Colorado? Really? Seriously? Because I wanted to help be the change, and that's my segue. Let's do it. Does anybody think this has a little African feel to it? Right? It's in the spirit of those things. Have you ever done a song called Siahamba? Sia Hambakuk and Yen Kwenko, Sia Hambakuk. It's South African freedom song. Imagine when Nelson Mandela got out of jail, 25 or 30, whatever, I have to look it up, I forget the number now, sang that in the streets. Sang it in the streets. All the police were just like, well, we can't do anything about this. The Estonians sang the Soviets out of their country. Did you know that? They sang them right to the, yes, they sang them right to the borders. Sang. Not a shot was fired. I think we need to change some things. All right, so you've never done this, right? Let's just sing. I'm not going to do it a tempo yet, up the way, because, the light pole looks dangerous when you're traveling fast like that. How about if we start at the beginning? Yeah, is that okay? 3 and 4. And what? Nice. Okay, great. If we clean a couple things up rhythmically, we'll be fine. But I don't know about you, but my tongue sometimes, when I was singing this at home today, my tongue didn't go as fast as my mind wanted it to. Could be dentures, I don't know, I'm just saying, it's all new, man, it's all new. In the quiet, consonants are two things, expressive and rhythmic. When Moses came down from Sinai, it's just a story, if Moses came down from Sinai, something was missing. The 11th one was consonants are rhythmic. Okay, that's a thing. So we're going to work on that just a little bit at the beginning, because again, I think if we get some of this done, we'll be good. Also, do you know what this in music, what is that called? Yes, syncopation is this piece, kind of. So this is where underneath in your head or heart or wherever your music comes from, it's almost like a rock West Side Story. Okay, it's that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 That's what it is underneath. All right, in the quiet. Okay, we're starting at letter A, 3 and 4, and in the quiet. Good. So that was it. Moses is going to give you credit for that K there on wake, but it wasn't quite where I needed to be. It needs to be on what? B. Sorry. Yeah, which one is good? I wake. Down on B. Right on 1. Go all the way through that measure. Wake. And I'll give it to you. If you're not sure how to count it, you look up. I'll be there. Okay? Yes, ma'am. A choir. Let's do parts, and then you know what? We'll do a performance when we stand up, and that'll be that. How's that? However far we get, it'll be a performance. YouTube, we do own these pieces of music, so everything that we do is totally legal. I know how you are. I dated a lawyer. Just kidding. He was a civil rights lawyer. He was great. And 3 and 4. Shh. 1 in the oh hey oh hey oh. Do. Tenors alone. Top of 12. Measure 12. Top there. That's it. 3 and 4 and doom. Close to the M for me. It's a percussion sound. All right, don't go doom, doom, doom. Different piece. Doom, doom, doom. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom. That's one of those. That's it. Doom, doom, doom. Doom, doom, doom. That's it right there at the end of that measure, okay? Back to 12. 3, and 4, and 1. Doom, 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 and then song that's loud and clear. Song that's loud and clear. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's it. All right, it'll happen. I can't force it. You know what I mean? You're gonna feel it, and it's just gonna explode inside you. All right, back to everybody. Letter A, and let's try and keep going past where we were. Timing wise, somebody call it out. Am I okay? Good. I have till 6:51. I forget. 3, and 4, and 1. In the corner. 22 in my ear. And doom, 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 doom. Songs loud and clear. Sound of the light. Keep going, and off 1. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Oh, and the 1. Mind till I saw the world where hope and light was ours to find. 1. Now Good. Now, since that's a returning motive, let's get that right. First of all, I think we're supposed to be at forte, but we're not ready with the notes yet. So we'll get to 14 in a second, but keep the energy, okay? In fact, I'd like you to separate. Now I'm crying out. All right? Mezzo forte, don't punch it yet. Top of 9, measure 28. That's the first measure, top of 9. Through a fit of dark, right there. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Mind. Again, right there. Now, breathe with me on 1 and go. 1. Now I'm good again. Ready? 3, and 4, and. Good. Breathe on 1. So we have actual silence. And think of that before down there. Okay? Big Santa breath. 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. Now I'm crying out for me. For what? Good. And so that technically ends that section, and then we begin a new verse. So what I like about it, though, is a lot. And again, I can hear your tone through the notes. Don't worry. And if you make a mistake, so what? At least you are committed to it, right? And you know what? It's easier for a conductor to correct a mistake when they can hear it. I just, again, that mind reading thing, just didn't get there. Now I'm crying out loud. More C and less of everything else. Listen to what happened. It'll come back to you because I'm hearing it in the back of my head. And it's actually really cool. 3, and 4, and 1. For what? Good. Let's do that right down there. We're going to go crying out loud, crying out loud for peace. Bottom of page 10, measure 34, beats 3 and 4. Crying out loud for peace, for justice. Consonants are 11th commandment. Who said it? Y'all, he's going to theology school. All right? Consonants are rhythmic, okay? So crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud for peace, for justice, for da, ba da ba. That's it, right there, okay? Now the S ones, as I slobber, the S ones don't have to make the biggest deal of because it comes across, but I like it. All right, here, now and we'll go as far as we can. Tell me again how much time we have? I forget. Quarter of? Oh, right on, we're rocking this. All right, good, here we go. 2, now don't forget to breathe. Now and 1. Now, crying out loud, 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 for peace. Good. For what? To the promise of the Lord, day and night. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. Sting high, hey, all the and the 1. On off. Now same one. Now you gotta go. Now I'm stand. Stand if you can. Arise. Stand up, please. That's it. Come on. And. All right, good. Sorry. Good. Stay standing. I thought we would get. You didn't believe me. I was like, stand. And you're like, go ahead up. Everybody get up. I just felt like it needed it, right? All right, so let's go back to, again, the reason I go back to that kind of same place because I think we can get better each time. So work for that, make it better, whatever. If you make an individual thing, fine, fix it, and we move on. If it's a group thing, we'll all fix it and move on. If it's a me thing, I'll obsess about it till midnight. All right, here we go. Bottom of 9, last measure where that 2-4 is. And now we're committed, we're there. We've stepped over, we've come out. All right, we've come out. And no magazine wrote an article about us. All right, you came out, that's what you did. You came out, you showed up, and that's what it takes, right? Did we see that in some voting thing, you know? Show up. Now I'm 3 and 4 and 1. Now I'm crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud, crying out loud for peace. Good, more. And then. The promise isn't here yet, it's there though. Oh, hey, oh, hey, oh. A new beginning for a world stained by pain, but grow. That's it. Here we. Keep that energy. Going. Good. You do good. Yeah, your emotional commitment is there. I want to put a physicality to it. No, I'm Santa diaphragm. No, because if you do it here, what happens is it's bad on the vocal cords. So if we're out doing a tour, you want to be able to get to the end, right, and not have to say, so and so style. All right. No, and that's where we'll start. Top of 14, last measure. Top of 14, last measure. 3 and 4 and 1. Now I'm company. And for what? So take charge. Be brave, be hard, have faith, stand strong for what I'll be. That's it. Good. Have a seat right there. Pick up the have a seat. Thank you. Have a seat. Pick up to G. 3. It goes 1 and 2 and 3. I'll be the change. I'll be the change. Say it like this for me. I'll be the change. Let's put rhythm to it. 1 and 2 and 3. I'll be the change. Good. Now without all the dancing choreography up here. 2, 1 and 2 and. I'll be the change. Good. Now watch my face and see. I'll be the change. Yeah. Keep committed. That's right. That's it. Let's start right there with the music. Would you lead us in from the first beat? We're at the top of 17. Pick up to G, as in Gal got it. 3 and 4 and that's it. That was it. Sorry, did I not say the letter?
No, you did. They didn't want to be the change.
Oh. I'll tell you what. Basses. It's an octave below everybody else's, and everybody else are an octave above the basses. With that knowledge, are we good? All right, here we go. We're at the beginning of the measure, though. 3 and 4 and 1, 2, go. I'll be the change. Be the change. Be the change. Okay, all right. Those are those funky OAOs. We're gonna get them though. We're gonna get them. Basses. Can I have your melody down there below G60? Measure 60 basses and Barry's. Sorry. Are we okay?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you joining at home too. Sorry, I didn't recognize you. Bad me. Thank you. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're singing along. Hope you're well. Come back. Yes, return. Measure 58, top of 17, pick up to G again, right there. Basses. What I'm listening for is be the change. 7 1 1 da da. That's it. Okay. It's a little weird in the midst of all that thickness to hear da da da. Okay. So here we go. Pick up to G. First measure. 3 and 4 and 1 2 go. I'll be the change. Be the change. Be the change. Be the change. Go. Go. Good. That's good. Let's just get everybody right at H, okay? Can we stand as you're able? If you're able, that's okay. Here we go. Letter H. I'm going to go right on. Berries. Away, 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 oh. You notice that last note is short. It doesn't come at the next measure. It's a shorty. It's one of those 1 2 3. Okay? Boom. Away, oh, away, oh, hey, oh. Before the downbeat. All right? Letter H. And 3 and 4 and 1. Be the change. Be the change. Be the change. Good. We'll have to do the M thing. Listen. Be the 1 and 2. What is it? Be the change. Change. A little before it. All right. So we separate it. I call it a separation. Catchy, no? All right. Be the change, the last thing you sing. And with the downbeat. And 1, 2, 3. Good. Watch me. Yeah, let's do it together. And 1, 2. Be the change. So it's on the upbeat. Okay. Change. Do it with me and change. One more time. Good. One more time. Be intentional. 3 and 4. Change. Good. Don't jump it though. Be with me. Da 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 j. Da 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 j. 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. Be the change. Space. Do the M and think there's a big pair, up backwards pair. Soft palate up. Ready? Go. Thank you. Just the M. Ready? Lots of space and. All right. I'm not going to go back to the beginning, but I'm going to go. Are you okay standing? Just for a little bit. This is my second week with my prosthetic. Gratitude for good medical care, man. These last 2 years have been quite the journey. 7 surgeries, and then finally we just decided that, and it was a big deal, but at the same time, I'm so grateful to be standing in front of a choir again. I'm not going to stay up and worry about the music, or what I'm going to do is go home and be grateful that we got a chance to meet again. Richard, good to see ya. What's up, man?
Yeah.
Is it all coming back to you?
Yes.
And I was thinking about Ken too.
What's that?
I was thinking about Ken.
Okay, yes.
Is he still Louisville? Is he still?
No. Jim Robinson?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Louisville.
Okay. I remember Louisville. They had a beach fair where they turned that whole riverfront into a big beach with volleyball and stuff like that. I was just like, oh, country boys. Who knew? I'm like, what? That was crazy country for me because I was in the middle of Illinois. I thought that was crazy enough. Bottom of page 9 to the end. Bottom of page 9 to the end. Measure 30. Still I saw a world where hope and light was ours to find. I love that line. Here we go. And 3 and 4 and 1. Still I think the world where to hope and light. Now. Go softer here. Okay. A new beginning for a world stained by hate. Haze and here we go now. Go. Now I'm for justice, for hope, for love, for change. So take charge, be brave. And go! I'll be away. Change. And 4 and 1. Be the change. Let it go. Go ahead. Let it go even more. Good. Thank you. That was, I broke a sweat. Hi, yeah. Thank you very much. Have a seat, I guess, right? So last night, real quick, I just have to tell them. Got in, I was going to go out. I have this electric, somebody anonymously donated an electric wheelchair to me. Thank you, wow, wow. So I go about downtown here. And so I was going to go out because the sun wasn't shining. And I'm like, okay, the clouds are coming. I'll go out. Blah, blah, blah. So I look up, and of course, you see the lightning and the big black mess up in Manitou area. I'm like, yeah, I'm in an electric wheelchair. And I don't look good in a perm. So I'm turning around. So I got in, go up the elevator. I'm on the top floor of a third floor apartment between First Christian and the First Church of Christ Scientists. You know that brick building that's right there? There's a little playground next to it. Yeah, I live up there. Don't throw eggs. And there's no doorbell, so you can't bother me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I get in the door of my apartment. I back up to where I charge. Bam! The whole place went white. There was a deafening noise. I had ringing in my ears. I'm like looking like this. The alarm box behind me, right behind me, which is the water suppression system, goes off. And I'm like, that's never supposed to go off unless there's a fire. And I'm like, well, me, come on, man, what was that? And I'm like, that hit really close. On the top of the stairwell that goes up, the emergency stairwell, the lightning hit the corner and blew the whole corner out. The bricks went all over the parking lot. And I almost measured it right. I was afraid to get near it in case there was still electricity in there. It was 20 and a half feet from where I was sitting. And the window, I have a little small window, cute window to, hey, what are you doing down there? What's going on? Drinking beer? Are you legal? Get out. And then there's the big window for like good weather and stuff. So I looked out and I'm like, wow, there's a little damage there in the corner. I guess that was me or us or whatever. So I made sure there wasn't a fire. Elevator, it's still out. We burned the whole thing, fried it to a crisp. Outdoor lighting, everything, da-da-da-da-da. So today was also my first time walking down the stairwell. I was like, man, literally, when it rains, it pours, and then add some lightning. But I'm here and I'm grateful, so thank you. And can we give a hand for our accompanist? She's so great. So great. Like, I wasn't ignoring you. I was just, we're trusting, and so it's great. That was nice. Thank you very much for your prep. Thank you.
Thank you. If anyone has any questions for Ray, now would be a good time to ask them.
And say your first name because I can't see everybody's name tags. Rich. Remember.
So how much of importance is it on the voice of your chorus when it comes to concerns being raised with, in regards to anything with the music?
You mean how does the chorus voice weigh in terms of decision making? Well, when I was with the dentures, I should have used more polygrip. Whatever. When I was with the LGCW, we were a consensus-based choir, so we did everything by consensus. Now, I led, I thought, like, I dropped the idea of doing spirituals for a health fair over in Anacostia. Like, why would we do spirituals? We don't sing religious songs. Because actually, they're hidden message songs. They're what? They're hidden message songs. They have messages in them. Like, we're good at that too. So let's take that knowledge and educate ourselves. So we're friends with Sweet Honey in the Rock, that women's group from DC. We had them come in and workshop with us. Like, I was basically like, why should white people sing spirituals? That's where I was at the beginning, but I love them. And I've been singing them all my life. So, but to change their hearts was pretty cool. So that was an idea that I led. Other ideas where they wanted to go to the Gala Festival. And I was like, that's a lot of money, man. Like, we're just a little lesbian gay. We're not the Gay Men's Chorus of Washington. There's not, 200, whatever it was then, 300 people where everybody can help, but everybody came together and we did it. They did it. That's what and then they wouldn't let me play for a damn ticket. I'm like, yeah, come on, I'm part of the group. Nope. So it weighs important. You also have to filter it a little bit, recognize where people are coming from, and that's why I care about the personal, not anything you don't want to share. But if you're having a crappy day and you come to rehearsal, it's okay. Maybe the rehearsal will help you get over that. But if you don't feel like singing, and I can tell it's all right, I'm not going to, hey, sit up. Come on, what are you doing there? Yes. Name? Okay, Kyle, and this is from Jacob. Hello, Jacob. Welcome. Yes, I first joined the choir when I was in middle school. Joined a new school back in Pennsylvania. They were giving back rubs for the warm-up, so I joined. And that's the truth. But I already had been playing guitar, and I liked singing harmony, so it kind of stuck in there, and I learned all this new stuff. Jesus Christ Superstar and opera, and we tried our hand at the beginning of, Va pensiero sola, I'm like, this is kind of cool, and learned to read music by handbells in the same middle school, went to high school. It grew on me. And when my teacher was absent, I was the sub. Unheard of today. Like I could never have asked a kid to sub for me. No way. The liability would be. So then I went to Westminster Choir College for my bachelor's degree. I was a member of the Westminster Choir for 2 years. We were under Columbia Artist Management. Sang at the Spoleto Festival, won a Grammy Award for Best New Opera in 1983, which was pretty cool. We got certificates. We didn't get the statue. We didn't get near the statue. And then my master's is in conducting from University of Illinois. Been conducting choirs since I was 16, with a break maybe here and there. So Jacob, thank you. Hope that answered. Anything else, just let us know.
Thanks, Davis. I was wondering how you feel about what are your views on chorus doing choreography?
Yeah, don't fall off the risers.
Good idea.
I have done. I personally, I've done the choreography for a choir a few times. It's not my strength. I prefer working with somebody. I prefer that the voice. Is that you? Oh, it's a good answer. Hold on, wait. Let me see. Do I have a fiver? I don't know. Who carries cash anymore? Yeah, I like it. I just think that the voice needs to be in a good posture most of the time, so we're not doing damage. But when we're not singing, I say pull it. Like I was thinking about. I don't want this to sound pretentious, but I was thinking about repertoire in case things worked out. It was kind of like going, but just at some point. Sorry. Well, I was thinking. I don't want this to sound pretentious, but I was thinking about repertoire. During the course of this, because we had to wait a while before we could be together, so I had a lot of time to think. I was like, hey, I talked to the committee about collaboration and stuff, but also what pieces? I was thinking, we got to celebrate, and they do choreography. So I somehow just got attached to that Justin Timberlake song, da 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 dance, dance, dance. Like he did part of it in the Super Bowl, but there's a video of it in the studio where they start, and all of them are just kind of grooving to it. And I was like, that's exactly perfect. They could be singing live, and it's not interfering with what they're doing. They're grooving to it. So in that piece, in that situation, it was like kind of a simple groove where you're going to be upright. And if you're going down and doing all this kind of simmy stuff, then we're not singing, hopefully. But I look forward to the collaboration. I think it's fun. I also love working with dance groups. Like I did a madrigal ballet with a deaf ballet troupe back in DC. How's that? A deaf. They couldn't hear. Yeah, no. Sorry. It's the polygrip in the back. And boy, did we learn about motion and music from them, because we workshopped together, and how the body in motion is much like the voice should be in motion. So I even incorporate some physicality in my warm-ups sometimes. So thank you, Davis.
How do you feel about keeping a neutral background as part of the warm-ups? Would that be cool?
Well, as long as nobody feels assaulted, yeah. Yeah, no, it's okay. If you don't want to be, hey, I'm an introvert. I come from there. I know that place. Okay. But sometimes I work through stuff and it's okay. And if you're not into it, just a simple, it's totally fine. I understand. Get away from me. No, not that. But I think it also bonds. Like physically, it just releases endorphins and all these wonderful things when you do that. And we need to be in that place to sing well. So that's what that does. It also relaxes the muscles and does stuff. But as long as you're comfortable, I'm good with it.
That's Sandy's favorite part.
The tradition continues. Somebody was over here.
Did we, as we're talking warm up, did we see like an example of like you do what you do a warm up, or did you like switch it up?
That's a short example. That's the most physical part of the warm up. The vocal part would include arpeggios. Na 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 na, just working your way up. As soon as the bass is, or if anybody gets out of their range, I ask you switch octaves, but keep singing, because those warm-ups for me are like an ironing board. You know, it just irons the voice out. And what I'm doing in the group is something called Stimmungsbildung. It's from the German voice building, and it's a real technique that's used over there. And I learned it at Westminster from one of my German professors, a choral person, and I was also trained in it when I went there. So the group itself will benefit from the warm-up, not just the individual singer.
Anyone else have any questions? Otherwise, we thank you very much.
You betcha. You betcha. Thank you. Thank you. Whatever happens, I wish you the best. You all sound great. Keep it up, because we need your message. We need your voices, all right? All right.
It is. Yeah.
But we love it.
How many we got on the street?
Yeah, that was fun.
Is there a place you can see? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the first basis came in with the.
Oh,
Yes,
that's that.
yeah, it's like, yeah, like this part. And I was like, oh, no, oh, yes, that
I was like, looks look familiar. Ray Kelly.
It was like, yeah, where? I was like, what just happened
Yeah, that was a train wreck.
Come back. Yeah.
And then I lost the gun. That's my yeah, I'll tell you, that's where my brain's at. It's my storage
All right, everyone. Take your seat, please. Our second candidate. Thank you, Sandy. Oh, I guess I could come over here. Hello, people at home. Is William Looper, I believe? Loper, yes. Thank you very much. He is beginning now. So if you would like to come on up, tell the chorus a little bit about yourself.
What it must feel like for you to be seeing each other for like the first time in months. How are you doing with that? I have to tell you, I practiced running rehearsal with this mask on, and I'm so glad that and so this is a good thing.
Yes.
And I'm taking the coat off because it's a little warm in here. It adds 10 pounds.
We have a live stream set up for the Out Loud members at home that can be here this evening. So take it away.
Hello there. It is great to see you all. I've been looking forward to this. And, you know, what a year it's been. We've gotten through it. And you all have to go through several warm-ups and the same song a bunch of times. So I will try to be sensitive to that and make good use of your time. So I have with me my friend Mel Garcia, who sings in DGMC, and he rode down with me. He also we just finished a 2,000-mile road trip from St. Pete Beach, Florida to Denver, and got back last Monday. So it's great to be here. So thank you. Let's all stand up as you are able and just stretch up as high as you can to the sky, because it just helps to get our body going. I always like to start a rehearsal with a little body work, maybe patting my cheeks, patting my legs. This is good for elementary kids because we teach them to tap themselves and not each other. Shake it out a little bit. And I don't know about you, but after 14 months, I just want to go. Try that the best you can. Oh, that feels good. And it feels good to be with a chorus again. That truly, I cannot imagine. Just cannot imagine. So let's take a breath in. We're going to breathe in for 4 counts, and then we'll hiss out for 8 like this. So I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Breathe in 4, out 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Breathe in 4 and out 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job, please. Now, without Sandy's help, imagine inside your head what the note A sounds like. And we're going to just take a breath in and sing an E on A. Whatever comes out will be good. Ready? E. How close are we? A little sharp. Okay. One more time. E on A. Ready and go. You like B flat better? Good. One more time. E on A. Again, ready, breathe, go. Good job. Good job. This time we're going to start out, and when I hold up one finger, that's soft, and with more fingers, get louder. That's going to, 6 will be the loudest. Ready? E on A again, go. Nice job. Good. Have a seat, please. Let me play a little bit. And if I don't know, you thought I was wearing shorts.
I know, I know about this one.
Yeah.
It's thirsty.
It's,
I debated because it was cold at our house today, so I put jeans on. I should have worn the shorts.
it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Take off my what? Davis. We have known each other a long time.
Can you see yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is for the stream.
Okay.
They want to watch you.
So let's do, I forget about that. So we're going to start, where are the basses? Okay, baritones, tenor 2, tenor 1. Okay, good. So just do this, let's do a hum. Sit good and tall, take a breath as you need it to. Ready, you go. And go to the M as fast as you can. 2, ready, and good. Now, good. We're going to do the same thing, but I'd like for you to sing the most annoying nay-nays that you can sing. Scrunch up your nose. Sorry, camera. Nay, 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 nay. It's going to be ugly. It cannot be too ugly. Very nasally. 2, ready, you go. More annoying. More annoying. Sing to your neighbor. Good, good, Now we take that annoying nay-nay, and that is what helps you to create a beautiful sound. So we'll now do, I love to sing. I love to sing, followed by, I sigh for spring. I love to sing is loud. I sigh for spring is soft. Ready and go. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. I love to sing. And I sigh. Both of them take the same amount of energy. Same amount of energy. And we go. I love to sing. I sigh to sing. Excellent. I love to sing. I sigh to sing. 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 I love to sing. We'll leave it right there. Let's do a scale. If you know do, re, mi, fa, sol, do that, or just sing la 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 la. About 2 beats per. 1, 2, ready, and do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. And then, I'm sorry, more instructions. Then we don't repeat do, just go back down. One more time. 1, 2, ready, and do. Good. Re, do. Tenors begin it, go. Basses, baritones. Good job. Baritones go. Oh, I'm sorry. 2, baries go. The basses. Tenor 2. Tenor 1. Good job. Excellent. Let's take a look at Be the Change. £10, I'm serious. 10 pounds more. Probably 20.
For some reason, you see yourself stop moving.
Okay, and if you see me stop moving, call 911. Okay, here we go. Sure, we're gonna go straight through it, and then we'll play with it.
Okay.
3 and 4 and breathe. Good job. Good job. What a song. Yeah. So be the change. What's the rest of that sentence? Can anybody tell us? Who said that? He is attributed to saying that. And I did some research the last several weeks, and his family says that he said that all the time. But there's nothing written with those specific words. So then it goes back to, I could give you unlimited trivia with this, and we won't waste your time on that. But and I think about Gandhi, and with Gandhi, you know, he is all about nonviolence, right? So here we're singing a song about, I'm fighting, I'm a soldier, and I'm nonviolent. So I contacted Jacob Narvarud, sent him an email, and I said, I'm just curious. Can you tell me what were your thoughts behind the song? Didn't hear anything back from him. But then I went to yoga class, and as we're doing Warrior 1 and 2 and Humble Warrior, here's this nonviolence fighting. So we do have to fight for justice and peace, and we have to do it in a mindful, loving way. Let's go back, please, to, that's enough of that. Let's go back to, let's take it at, the OAs. Let's start right at letter G with the baritones, please. Page 17, please. Page 17, letter G. Just give the berries their note, please. Yeah, we're going to start with the baritones and build up. Yeah. I will add all the, basses don't sing right now. Basses, hang out for a minute. Ready? Berries, here we go. Away, oh, now, bass, come in now. Good. Let's do that again. And it's okay to slide up on. Away, oh, away, oh. It's totally okay to slide on that. Don't be so pretty. Yeah. 2, start with berries. Right at 17 again. 3, and they go. Away, oh, hey, oh. Tenor 2 now. Tenor 1, and go. Basses now. Good. Let's do that one more time. And when you come in, as you are able, please stand up and look at the people around you. And this is kind of a chant. This is kind of a, you're saying be the change in a different way. Okay? 2, berries. Ready? And go. Tenor 2s. Tenor 1s. Keep it up. Keep it up. Sing to each other. Look at each other. Share the energy. There we go. And smile with your eyes. Good job. Good job. Have a seat, please. Now, I'd like to hear the tenors, please, at tenor 1 and 2. Let's start on page 9, please. Page 9. Though a fit of darkness came, tenors only, basses and barries, mentally sing with them. Be right with them. Share the energy. 2, 3, and 4, and 1. Now, and this is for everybody. When you get on that cutoff from mind and find, give us a good clear D. Mind, find. That's that warrior spirit. Here we go. One more time. Tenors only 3, 4, and go. The recordings I've heard, when they do Now I'm Crying or Fighting Out Loud, they go soft, and he wants you to stay forte there. He wants you to stay loud all the way through, but you get soft when you sing love. Yeah. Okay? Let's have all parts right at the top of page 9, please. 2, 3, and 4, and. Bam! Good job. Let's talk, everybody, please. And I find the strength within. Right there. Just talk the words in rhythm, please. 3, and 4, and go. And I find the strength within to rise just like the sun. Like a soldier standing guard until the war is won. Good. Okay, let's sing that one more time, please. And I find the 3, and 4, and. Go. Let's go with tenor 2 and bass at letter F, please. So it's rest, take, charge. Ready? And here we go. Good. Let's do that one more time. And tenor 1 and baritone, just sort of whisper your part. Okay? 2.
I'm sorry, we started with Island.
Let's do So Isle. That makes much more sense to do that. Yeah. Here we go. So Isle, ready? And to go. So Isle. Good. that, please. So I'll is forte, and take charge, you're back to 2. Well, when I do dynamics, I do it on a number scale. It's like you turn the knob up on the stereo. 1 is the softest, 6 is the loudest. Pianissimo, piano, mezzo forte, forte, fortissimo. And that's like blow the notes off the page. But we don't want to do that. That wouldn't be good for your voices or for ears. Okay, here we go. Letter F. Pick up the letter F. Ready? And breathe. So good. Can we do that? I'll be the change. And baritones, hold out that note right there. Oh, I'll be the change. Oh, okay. I'll be the change. Everybody, ready? And here we go. Nice job. Make sure you're just right on that. Okay. Let's go back to pick up the letter F. Let's do it with the company. Okay. Any questions so far? Okay. All right. So I'll 1 and 2 and breathe. So I'll build it. I'll away. Tenor 2. Tenor 1. Here we go. You're out of 5. B. 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 Good job on that. Really nice. That's a great song. Love the meaning. I love I had to process. It took me several weeks to get through that warrior, fighter, soldier to we're fighting for peace. And we know that struggle never stops. Pure imagination. Let's just go right across each row and in 1 or 2 words, just say what imagination means to you. And if you want to pass, you can do that too. No pressure.
What imagination?
Uh-huh.
Creativity.
Okay.
Creativity.
Love. A deeper truth.
Deeper truth.
Creativity.
Creativity.
Okay.
Creativity. Exploration. Freedom. I think interpretation.
Okay.
Love and empowerment.
Okay.
And we see.
Thought pretending.
Limitless.
Delight.
Mel.
No idea.
Okay. I think would be a great song paired with John Lennon's Imagine. You know, that it's just, yeah. Okay. I kind of like to do it I'll direct mainly in 2 until it gets real slow.
Okay.
So you keep going, I'll follow you. Here we go, straight through it. Hold your breath, make a wish, and count to 3. Good job. Good job. Let's take the last four measures one more time. And instead of just singing a straight ooh, make it an eighth note, okay? Last four bars. Three, sorry. Can't count. Two, ready, and. Good, let's do that one more time. Do. Lift and separate. Think of Playtex living bras. 1, 2, ready, and. Good, now think the doo-doots and sing it smooth. 2, ready, and. Good. And it fades to nothing. Nice job on that one. Let's go back and at measure 25, I think it's really a challenge to go all the way through. If you want to view paradise, simply look around and view it. So if you need to sneak a breath somewhere, you can breathe anywhere you want to, as long as it's not after paradise, the dice of paradise, because I heard paradise. So if you need to take a breath there, that's okay, but don't put the S in it, okay? Here we go. If you want to view, and Sandy is giving you eighth notes left and right to keep that energy going, okay? If you want to, ready, and go. If you want to. Wonderful. Now, pretend that I am the little old deaf lady on the back row. I can't hear a thing, but I come to your concerts because I love to watch you sing. I love to watch you sing. Same place again. Don't sing a note, just mouth it. Just mouth it. 2, ready, and. Tell your neighbor. Now I'll tell you what, that little old lady is just smiling. Oh my gosh, she's so happy. Now sing it, and you know, sometimes when we're singing, we want to be so good, we want to be perfect, and we're so serious, and we want to just make sure that they see it. When you did that, you took a black and white drawing, and you gave it colors, lots of colors. If you want to view, right there. Again. 2, ready, and. Good job. Off. More. Good job. Good job on that one. Good job. Have you sung Why We Sing tonight yet? Okay, let's do it. Why We Sing. Well,
I was hoping somebody could bring it just in case. Yeah.
so
Yeah,
join
I agree.
hands as you're able and do it. Yeah. Yeah, just, there we go. Mel, you know it, right? Okay, do it. Jump in.
Sound so strong, it's amazing what is given when we share a song. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me. So the soul, and the heart bring together lives that have been torn apart. Share the joy, share the it's a never-ending game that circles back again. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we stand as one in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing music builds a bridge, tear down the wall. Music is a language that speaks to one and all. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice, why we sing in harmony. This is why we sing, why we lift our voice. Take my hand and sing with me.
Yes. Yes. Wonderful. You know, they said directing is going to be like riding a bike. You get back on it, it kind of is. So we have a few minutes. If you have any questions, or do we? Okay.
Absolutely. If anyone has any questions, those of you at home on YouTube, you can text Kyle or myself, and we will ask those for you.
Okay.
So we will open it up.
Yeah, and tell me your name, please.
I'm Brad.
Brad, yeah.
Would you find it difficult to come down from Denver? I mean, does that seem like an obstacle for you at all, or is that?
I don't think so. What I was thinking, if you all were to hire me, I'm sure that somebody here has got some connections with motels around. You know, there's a place called the Broadmoor, and I thought I would, you know, you got to go for gold. So I thought I would probably, if I were to get hired, I would probably do a trip and stay down either the night before or the night after the rehearsal, which would give me a chance to connect with the community better. So yeah.
That might be helpful, like during our concerts, but I don't know.
Well, see, I think, you're building community.
Yeah.
And so getting to know the other arts organizations, getting to know city leaders and reaching out to them, reaching out to schools, that you just can't do it driving down at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So, and since I'm semi-retired, that would probably be a possibility. So, yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
I have another question for people online.
Oh.
So, can you briefly describe your background in choral music?
My background in choral music? I started out as a trumpet major at the University of Kentucky, and it would take cocktails to tell the other story. But I switched my junior year to choral music. And so at the University of Kentucky, I directed a treble ensemble called the Blanding Tower Singers. And I also directed the Baptist Student Union Choir at the University of Kentucky, where I met my first boyfriend. So I have my degree it's a music ed degree with an emphasis in choral conducting. I got my master's at the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga also in music ed, but worked with choirs. I've taught choral music K through 12 for a lot of years, and most of my time was at Evergreen High School. I really enjoy the middle school experience. That was my last gig, and I had a group of 25 6th, 7th, and 8th grade boys in one choir, and it was probably the most favorite choir I've ever had in my life, because we called it Cub Choir, changing voices, unchanged, and baritone. And 25 boys in one room. After 50 minutes, you knew they were there. So, but I loved it, and they could sing like nobody's business. So, but I've done a lot of workshops. Rodney Eichenberger is my hero. He's still doing workshops today at the age of 90. And so I feel like, hey, he's got a lot more miles on him than I do. So, yeah. But I like all kinds of music. Gala chorus experience. I was hired by the Rainbow Chorus in Fort Collins in 2001, March of 2001. I was with them for a little more than a year. And then the next 16 years, I was with Harmony as their artistic director. So, no, I resigned from Harmony in 2018. So I've been, looking. I love to direct. I love music. I love this as a means of sharing with people and reaching out and building community and making change. And so my friends who are my age say, why don't you just retire? And I'm like, if I wanted to, I would, but I don't. So I love what I do, and I will do it for as long as I love to do it, whether that's teaching school or here or wherever. That's what I do. I'm happiest when I'm teaching. So yeah, Davis.
So how do you feel? How do you feel about choreography?
Choreography needs to be good enough that it's so good that it doesn't detract from the singing. You've got to have someone who is a choreographer who can do the moves and make them subtle enough so that everybody with all of our different abilities is successful at it. Yeah. Are you the choreographer? Yeah. I mean, I had years with Harmony. I've never seen any of your concerts. No. No. Yeah, I've just seen them on video, on YouTube. Yeah. So, the choreographer, of course. This man, music theater. What we did.
Never watched it 30 years ago.
It was the junior version for children. What? Yes. Yeah. So, but totally good with it. Yeah. I think it's important. I think, people don't want to see you stand and sing. They want to be entertained. They want to be educated. They want to be enlightened. And, what are we competing against with how many images show up on a screen, on a TV screen? So we need to pull out the bells and whistles to make it. Yeah.
Have you conducted a course where they memorize music?
Harmony did some. As we started out memorizing, and as people got older, they were just very, very adamant about we're just having a heck of a time memorizing, and so I got to the point that the last couple of years I was like, if you need the book, use it. If you don't. And that way everybody felt comfortable with their own thing. Did it look exactly great? No, but it saved a lot of stress. And I think when we're working with a volunteer organization such as yours, we have to make sure that what is going to be the best for the members, you're giving up your night to be here tonight. You're giving up your time to come to rehearse. And so my goal, my job as artistic director is what can I do to make your experience the most positive for you? Make your time worth it. So I was impressed with that you all are committed to off book. And if you all are committed to off book, then if I were the artistic director, I certainly would do, like, you'd have a memorization schedule, all of that. So that's very doable. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you.
Everyone go ahead and take a quick break and we'll meet back here at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. I thought maybe it wouldn't. We do have, but they're also, that it's really hard to talk about to create a director if we have the dance class. So we don't seem to have one tonight. I see one back there. That one's going, but. But yeah, kids still. Absolutely. Thank you. That was fun. Hi, Mel. Nice to meet you. Sandy. Yeah. What are you in the mood for? There's a good time. And then there's Richard's Green Feed.
Can I see council members really quickly, please?
It's a legal place out there. And there's open cross.
We saw the girl.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming all the way, schlepping all the way down. Yeah, the schlep. Thanks for helping him schlep.
Yay.
Well, hopefully the return drive is just as smooth.
What was it? Oh, I hope the return drive.
I
would think if it's later, but yeah, sure. Coming in.
Rush hour, right?
Well, yeah, safe trek home. Yes, thank you. And thanks for hanging out and being part of it. Love it.
Hi, y'all.
How are you?
Come here. Come here.
I didn't know you were still. No, I lived there for a lot of time.
There's so much
What are you up to?
I've lived in college. Sometimes it's not the big afterwards.
Oh, God. That's like complicated.
Yeah, that's true. I bet you do.
Yeah, it feels like there's nothing else.
I started listening to them.
Yeah, like, oh, no, I can't. Well, I noticed we went down to Rango, and there was something weird down there, like my sense instead of running into they got dry. Oh my God, Lydia, I can't breathe. It's like, I just gotta go, it's so dry, I can't breathe. Now we had it, we were staying at a condo, hotel room kind of place, and they had it, air.
Okay.
Air conditioners on the wall. But of course, but I know a lot of people. I'll come with. It's not. Yeah.
And so Joe is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've heard there's a place where your body thinks it's sorry, you don't care, you know, and it almost
Oh, I see, yeah. Right, a little bit longer ago. It's amazing how this.
You know, some people that go to sleep.
Sorry. He says you're yeah.
Start moving forward your spots, y'all. Get the ball ready. Start moving towards the spot. The next candidate is here.
See, that's funny. I gave.
I can't believe it's on. Oh, did you? I was going to say, I thought it was dark. I like the red here. Not quite that red. No. But,
I was gunning for like something blonde,
oh, yeah?
but because the
What's good seeing you?
the girl was just like, you don't have that shit. I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah, just use this product. And say, like, you did this.
Yeah.
How are you? Oh, well.
Real gymnasts in here.
It's real.
Super fun.
Well, I've been really well. It's been an interesting year. But I've learned so much about myself. And that's the silver lining, right?
Yeah.
I got to spend a ton of time with my family.
Yes.
So at first that was the silver lining, and then I was like, yo.
I'm the silver lining already.
I'm ready to not spend as much time with y'all.
That's it, but still. Enough's enough. Yeah.
But still, good.
So we're live streaming for the folks at home.
Okay.
So the people that couldn't come tonight still see what's going on.
Excellent.
You guys are so quiet.
So quiet.
What's with that?
So quiet. They listening. They trying to find out what we talking about up here.
Yeah, don't get used to it. Because it's unusual. I'm just saying. Unusual.
Yeah.
Oh, uh-huh.
So they sound like they're ready to get started. How y'all doing tonight? Hello, hello. My name is Victoria Lipscomb. Thank you, Dale, baby. Yeah, woo, 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 woo. Thank you. All y'all try that noise. Woo, 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 up high like that. We're gonna have fun tonight. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're live streaming?
Yes, for those at home.
Hey, y'all. I'm not gonna forget about you. I'm glad you're here too. All right, y'all. So we're gonna do this nice and simple. And we're gonna have fun. Y'all ready? Good. So first I'm gonna warm you up. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do, and then we're gonna do it. And then when I'm done, I'll tell you what we did. So first I'm gonna warm you up. We'll do a few things in that warm up. We'll work through a few things. Then we'll work on the music. We will do, let's see, which one we'll do first. We'll do Be the Change first, just in case y'all like to have them in order. Then we'll do Pure Imagination. Y'all got that?
Yes.
Okay. So let's see. I wrote down some warm-ups I'd like to try with y'all, see how they go. All right. Do y'all know My Bonnie? My Bonnie lies over the ocean. My Bonnie lies over the ocean. Okay, good. If you don't know it, it's okay. Pretend. It'll be okay. So we're going to sing that, if y'all know it. Can I get D major? Mm-hmm. Would you like to stand? Yeah, go ahead, stand up. I was gonna let you sit at first. You gonna stand though. I was going easy on you. What's your name? Davis. Davis is ready, y'all. All right. So I'll give you one of these. When you see me do this, that really is just for you to remember. You're gonna take a big, nice, gaping, beautiful, wonderful breath, and you're going to fill up your lungs. And so I'll talk a little bit about that later, but make sure you fill up your lungs. Y'all know what that feels like when you fill up your lungs? You can sort of feel like like it popped, like there's a little, one of those. So drop your jaw just a little bit. Not real wide, like you fell asleep in the back of the car, okay? That much. That much. Don't do anything crazy. So let me see that. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Y'all are familiar with falling asleep in the back of cars. Okay, so let's just practice the breath. Breathe. That was very good. All right, so here we go. Breathe. Bring back. Here we go. Nice. Do you like the way that sounded? Do you like the way that sounded? Okay. You like how we're gonna get there. You got to hang on. Y'all trying to jump. Yeah, you got to hang. The tone though. The tone. Did you like it? What do you think? It was all right. Okay. So I want to do that again. And there's a couple of things that we are in control of when we sing. We're in control of the shape inside our mouth. We are in control of the shape at the front of our mouth, our lips. And we're in control of our placement. I want to create a crystal blue sound. I like to use colors. Deeper than that blue, right? But like the lakes in Alaska. Crystal blue. So, and I want you to think that when we move so that my ball, when we get there, right? I want you to think wide on the inside of your mouth, but the front of your mouth, a little tighter. My ball, my ball. See that? So forgive me if it sounds weird when I do it. It's reversed for the female voice, okay? So like if I want to achieve that, then my ball, like I've got to open up. But for you guys, I want you to think that you've got a leaf on your finger, you're gliding it right through a tunnel. You're guiding it through a tunnel. So keep the front of your mouth a little smaller, okay? Let's do it again. Crystal blue sound. What do you think that would sound like? Nice, clean, crisp, clear. Let's do it again. Breathe. My ball. Oh, keep that tight up here. Keep it tight. Yeah, keep it tight. No bonnies, no bonnies, no bonnies. Go on. Oh, yes. Keep it tight. Yes, when we get to this bring back, keep it nice and tight. Yes. What'd you think of that one? That was different, right? Did we get close to like that crystal clear blue? Yeah, it was very nice. Okay, I want to sing it. No, we're not going to sing it anymore. Can you give me an F major above middle C? You ready? So we're just gonna phonate. We're just gonna phonate up here for a little bit. We're not even gonna sing yet. Don't get nervous. If you're at home, close the door. Okay? Can I get that again? Hello! Yay! We're at a football game. We said, whoopee! point to me, where do you feel that? Where does it resonate in your body? Where is that for you? Can you point to it? Make the sound and then point to it. Ready? Whoopee! Woo! I see you pointing here. Some of you here. Wonderful. Woo! 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 Tweety bird, bye-bye. 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 Don't go anywhere. We're doing that. Okay, can I get that F major? So that was very nice. I thought y'all were gonna get nervous when we played around like that, but you didn't. I'm so proud of you already. Very good. One more time, I'm sorry. Bye, 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 bye. Remember for you, right? Bye, 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 bye. Here we go. Breathe. Oh, somebody's down in the basement, baby. Get up there. No, there's monsters in the basement. Get up there. Here we go. Breathe. Oh, watch those drop jaws. That's too much. Really quick, before we go any further, can you pucker your lips out? Oh, yeah. Y'all are good at that. Mm-hmm. I need you to do that. Your lips need to be away from your teeth. If your lips are touching your teeth, we will not achieve what we mean to achieve. Okay? We got to sound like one voice. Yeah? Okay. Boy, 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 boy. That's where we were. Breathe. Good. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Very good. Keep going. Breathe. All right, we're changing now, all right? Keep going. We're getting lower. Don't do anything weird. Not yet. Now we can begin to drop our jaw, right? We don't need that. We don't need that anymore, right? Not super long, just like we fell asleep in the back of a car. Breathe. Good. Open up. So as we get lower, we don't need to guide that leaf through the tunnel anymore, right? It doesn't have to be narrow anymore. We can open that up a bit, right? Down there, I know you can feel it. Do what's natural down there. We want you to sound natural. That's what healthy singing is all about, to find that natural resonance, okay? So as we get lower, be really careful not to begin to sound like a band of pirates, right? We want to make sure we don't come in too heavy. So keep it light because we're doing crystal clear, but we will sound like a band of pirates in a little bit, just for fun. We're gonna do it. So can we pick up where we stopped? It's okay. You don't have to remember. Just pick something close to it. And I want you to think about moving that sound to the front of your face. Moving that sound to the front of your face. Let me give you an example. So let's see, a note that I can sing. Oh, you hear the difference, right? It's resonating in different places. I'm putting it in different places. Let's get that to the front of your face. So, where were we? Ba, ba, ba. So for me, a little different, but front of your face. Bye, bye, bye. And then I can't sing those notes down there. I can touch them with my fingers. I cannot sing them, but y'all can. Here we go. So do you understand what I'm saying? That we want to shift that forward. And do this with me just a moment. Take it, put your hand back here, right? We're just gonna move the sound around just for fun. Ready? Yeah! Yes. Yes. Okay, so to the front. We want it here, okay? Ba, 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 ba. Here we go. Breathe. Yes. 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 One more. Nice. So we got the crystal blue sound, right? Hang on to that because we're going to use it later. Pull out, be the change. While you're pulling it out, can you tell me, have y'all done this one before? Are you very familiar with it? Have you worked on it ever? Okay. Here's what I want to do. First things first. Let's go to measure 10. Yeah, you can sit down or you can stand. I don't mind which you prefer, which you choose or when. Is everybody there? Measure 10 is a bunch of rest, but measure 11, I can't see the page numbers on mine, y'all. I'm sorry. I have it on my iPad. It's page 4. Okay. So let's see. Tenor 1, tenor 2. You've got that O-A-O-A-O. Yeah? You've done a little bit tonight. Yeah. I think one of the really important things about this song, other than the message, is like conveying the message clearly. And part of that is allowing the song to get inside of you and then outside of you so that people can feel it. But the other part of that, no matter what anybody says, is singing the right notes. You can feel it all day long. But if you're singing the wrong dang notes, I'm just saying, people don't want to hear that. And we can't play with people's ticket money. We can't do that. We can't do that. All right? So can I hear just the O-A-O-A-O? And actually, can everyone sing it? Everyone? Even if you don't sing that. I know basses you don't. Where are basses? Basses, I know y'all don't usually sing it. I want you to sing it right now. Just sing it with the tenor 2. So here are your pitches. Ready? A 1, a 2. Just that one. Just that one set. How'd y'all feel about that?
Unsure.
Unsure? Was it strong? Did it feel like, I'm nonviolent, but you want to like punch people in the face with it. Oh, ayo, ayo, bop, bop. Like you want to 2-piece them. So don't be afraid. So here, there's a set of muscles below your belly button that will do the work for you if you make them. So you sort of want them, you'll feel them, the oh, ayo, ayo. And you know, I'm a big girl, but you can kind of see like what's happening here, right? Oh, ayo, ayo. You saw that? Y'all saw that? Y'all saw it really good. So don't sing it, just say it for me. Ready? 1, 2, oh. Ayo, ayo. That was all right. One more time. Let me do it first, then you do it back. Oh, ayo, ayo, your turn. Oh, ayo, ayo. My turn. Oh, ayo, ayo, your turn. Oh, ayo, ayo. Yeah, you feel that? It's percussive. So you saw I brought this because I've never found a better way to demonstrate singing percussively than to play percussion. So stand, please. So you said y'all been working on this a little bit. What do you think of it? Are you feeling it? It's not yet. Y'all can be honest with me. Yeah, a little bit. Not yet. How about you? How about you? Yeah. I'm not sure how he feels about it. He's like, meh, meh. All right. So one of the best things I can do is allow you to feel it first. Put your music down. We're not even gonna look at it right now. We're gonna play, you and I. So I'm gonna bring you in, and then I'm not gonna conduct you.
From that spot?
I'm gonna bring you in from the beginning.
Okay.
Y'all are gonna move your bodies. Some people call it dancing. We don't have to if that makes you uncomfortable. But I just want to see how you naturally move to the piece. Naturally.
Okay.
You don't have to sing, but you can if you want. Hit the OAs. Hit them, hit them, hit them. Here we go. Hey. All right, cool. So I just gotta say, okay, that's what I'm talking about. So I just gotta say, yo, real talk, y'all move your bodies better than a lot of choirs that I've worked with. I spent a ton of time teaching grown folks how to move their bodies. And, you know, you get this thing at first, but that was very nice, very natural. And when you came in with the OAO, like I felt it. That was good. So now we're gonna sing. I don't care if you move your bodies as long as it doesn't keep you from singing the right notes. Because then I gotta ask you to stand still. And I don't like that. Nobody actually likes that. From the top. I lied. I so lied. So can we look at measure 12? We're gonna look at it and then we're gonna sing. So measure 12, tenor 1, tenor 2, y'all have those doom, doom. They are equally as percussive. How will you do it? Yes. Any other ideas? How will you do it technically? What will you do? What will happen?
Use your legs.
Well, this is the first part of doing it.
Right? There's a D. Good point. These are very percussive, right? So use them to your advantage. Doom, doom, doom. I'm using that set of muscles again. Doom, doom, doom. Really, bop, bop. Okay? Can I just hear the doom, doom? Here we go. 1. That was all right. We're gonna clean that up though. It was a little messy. It has some like fuzzy edges. So I like to do this thing that it sort of puts the beat like next to my heart. I can really feel it. Let's do it again. 1, 2. Stop. Look at that. Measure 13. That dotted 8th pattern. It happens a lot. It's tied this time though. Look at it. Here's what it sounds like. Doom, doom, doom. Can you see it? Can you say that? Say it. Doom, 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 doom. Say it again. Doom, doom, doom. Again. Doom, 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 doom. Hey. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, good. Sing it again. From the top of measure 12. Yeah. Here we go. One. Doom, doom, doom. Oh, my bad. That was my bad. I was testing you. Do it again, do it again, do it again. I'm not gonna mess up this time. Ready? 1. Good. Song that's loud and clear. You say it. Song that's loud and clear. I'ma say it. Song that's loud and clear. You say it. Song that's loud and clear. Very good. Y'all are so good at that. You're so smart. Like very, very smart musicians. You just do it very quickly. Okay, so we're not gonna go over that anymore. You've got that. So from the top of the song, let's see how far we get. Okay, stop right there. That was not all bad. My grandma said that wasn't all bad, but hell, it wasn't all good neither. That's okay. We're gonna get it there. So there's something we're missing. We're not shaping this song. It is so hard to learn the whole song and then go back and add all that stuff later. We got to do it right now. Okay? Basses 1 and 2, basses and baritones. Are y'all this side?
Yes.
Okay, I got it. I like the way you came in. Your piano was nice. Give me a little bit more there. It was too soft. Because when these guys hit that OAO, yeah, y'all did that. When they hit it, I lost you a little bit. So this sound is more like a bright orange. So this is one of the places where the inside of your mouth will be really very wide. And even the outside of your mouth can be wide a bit, like the O-A-O, right? I can use that. And for y'all in the quiet, right? We can open up a bit because it's not so high that you need to be traveling through that tunnel, right? Let's start at letter A. Also, really quick, do me a favor. Can y'all hold your music sort of flat like this so that when I look up at you, y'all can see me and I can make eye contact with you? Don't be afraid. I'm not a creep all the time. And I'm not doing it right now. This is an interview. Come on, guys. All right. All right, letter A. Can we pick up, let's start one before. You and I. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Y'all ready? Here we go. Give me more, y'all. Y'all give me more. Here we go. Yes. More. Build. Yeah. Stop. Don't be lazy with that OAO. You know what it does. You already did it. Don't be lazy with that. You already did it. What are y'all saying? And my heart awakes. My heart. Your heart does something. Your heart raced. Yes. When their heart races, don't y'all come in like that. Don't do that. You already know what it does. All right. Letter B. I heard us having a bit of trouble there. Let me hear tenor 1, 2. Can we talk a bit about humming? So your embouchure, okay? Your jaw's dropped behind the closed M. So it's really this. Never this. It's not that. You don't want to sound like that. I mean, maybe y'all do. I don't know. I'm just telling you what you want to sound like. I don't know. Letter B, tenor 1, tenor 2. So drop, fell asleep in the back of the car, and then okay. Here we go. Shorter. Oh, ayo, ayo. So don't hang on to that O. Don't give me like a oh, ayo, ayo. No, no, no. Not the island breeze. No. Oh, ayo, ayo. Just like we said it, right? Can we shape the Oh, ayo, ayo. It's like you're lulling a baby to sleep, and then you're waking it up. Okay? Again, letter B. Here we go. Breathe. More. Oh, hey. Somebody's hanging on to that. Oh, don't do that. Who is it? I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm not. I ask who it is because I want to know if you're aware of who you are that's doing it. Oh, hey, yo, hey, yo. Do it again. Breathe. More. What are y'all doing? I'm doing it with my hands. I'm airbending over here. Y'all see it? Y'all ain't move with me. What are you doing? Move with me. Don't make me do all that work. I look stupid. I don't mind looking stupid if it's for good reason. Do it. Again, drop those jaws. More. Oh. That's it. That was it. That's it. Don't ever do it any other way. Don't do it worse than that ever again. Only that well or better. Okay? Because what can we do with worse than that? We can't do anything with that. Let's go back. Come on, iPad. Letter B for everyone. And my heart raced, right? Nope. We did all that work. I'm sweating. Y'all is a little warm. Don't make all that for no reason. Shape it still. Because if I give them my attention like I gave you my attention, then you have to do what we worked on. You know? You come right in on the one. Build. Let me tell you, I'm going to take all the liberties with that. It says forte. I don't like that. I think it could be more impactful a different way. So moving into letter C, I really want pianissimo because you've done this build, or we should have, right? I conducted it. It's in the music. We didn't move. That's okay. It's only the first time we've met. So let's go back because we're going to sing. We're going to sing that forte. We're going to sing into that crescendo. Top of page, I don't have page numbers, 9? Measure 28. It's measure 28. Okay. Top of 9, measure 28. Can we clean up what you are singing, please? Please be sure to pronounce your interior T's or T's in general, C's, K's, D's. We need all of those. All of those. Ready? That was it. That was it. I'm not going to count you in. You're not middle schoolers. My mind. More. Bill. Come on. More. Yes. Yeah. Stop. That was it. I need that. That was it. I need that. So I got to move on to the next song. Have a seat. Y'all remember that crystal clear blue sound we were working on before? That wasn't it, right? This was a bit wider, right? It was orange. It was orange. Did I say that? It was orange. It was orange. I don't know how many of y'all see color when you hear sound, but I do. And so, yeah. So at first I thought something was really wrong with me. But then I was like, no, I kind of like it. I dig it. And it helps me like describe what we got to do, where we got to go. And for some folks, it works. If it ever doesn't work, you can let me know. This may be the last time you see me. So let me know now. I mean, definitely let me know if it doesn't work. We'll find another way. All right. Pure Imagination. Gotta say, this is one of my favorite songs. Are y'all familiar with it?
Yes. The beginning it says, solo. What do you want?
Have y'all sung it with a soloist? No. Well, then we won't. We won't. Not right now. We'll just sing it all together. And then on the next page over, yeah, you'll be fine. Come on, iPad. I'm sorry, y'all. My iPad has a mind of its own. Please really watch me. I'm going to take a lot of liberties. Stop. So watch me, right? Because I'm gonna slow you down at first. I'm gonna let you come in real nice and gentle. It sounds a little bit like we're still singing Orange, though. We're still singing Orange. It's a little bit too bright. It's a little bit too wide, right? We came out of that last song. We've got to change that, right? Come with me and you'll be, right? So the resonance, right? We want to like fill up this space. Can I hear you sing just the come with me and you'll be? Watch me. Come with me and you'll be in a world of your imagination. You'll see into your imagination. Can I get an in on the end of imagination? Otherwise, you're just singing imagination, and I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is. So really still, if we want to do that nice, clean, clear, crisp, remember we've got to take the time to think about what our mouths need to do, right? Place that sound in the front of your face, in the front, okay? Because in the last song, we were kind of like right here, which made sense for the song. We need to be like up here, okay? And we need to be thinking lifted the whole time. You're walking on clouds, baby. You're walking on clouds. You're walking on clouds. Have you all ever read the lyrics to this song like a poem? You should. Because, like, y'all remember when you were kids and all the games you used to play, like with your siblings, and all the stuff you used to do, and how you used your imagination to do that, to get there? It took you to a whole new world. You played outside in the sun for hours. You never got hot. You forgot to drink water, all of that because your imagination was sustenance. Don't sing this song like having an imagination does not feed you, because it does. Sing the song that way. Sing it that way. Right where you come in, come with me. Come with me. And really quick, in order to sort of clean things up, there is a rule. And I know I've talked to other choirs, I'm like, hey, we need to clean up your consonants. And they're like, oh, I just need to like overpronounce everything. Well, kind of. You have to add a schwa, like in between stuff. So come with me. Come with me. Can you say that? Come with me. Yes. When we sing it, it will clean it up. It'll be clear, crisp, crystal blue. Here we go. Right there. Right on it. Breathe. Come with me. You didn't do it. Come with me. Breathe. Come with me, and you'll be in a world of your imagination. Look and you'll see into your imagination. Stop. Let me hear 17. Let's build that chord from the bottom up. Just the chord. So basses. And hold it. And then baritones. We're at measure 17. Tenors. Stop. Tenors, y'all got me. So that is forward. It's also very wide. Get those lips away from your teeth. Get them away from your teeth. All of you. And then y'all came in so loud. You just Pac-Man the whole rest of you Pac-Man the rest of the choir. So we're building this from the bottom up so you can hear what you're doing. Again, from the bottom up, basses. If you can't hear the basses, you're too loud, right? Baritone. Okay, let's take it nice and easy. We'll begin, okay? When we get there, begin has a bit of a push. We'll begin with a sit, right? It's got like a breath of fresh air. It has that. I want to breathe. Don't suffocate me with your sound. Be very careful. So just from we'll begin, here we go. Rest. Here we go. Okay. Y'all ever watch a piece of paper fall? You've seen it, right? What it does? You saw that? If you want to view paradise, can you do it? Like with your hand and also sing it, right? Where's it? That's where we are. So this is your note. This is your Here we go. Breathe. Again. That was different though. Did you hear it? It was different, right? What is this, do you think? What do I want your voice to do? I want it to rise. How? He said elephant trunk. You're funny. I want you to crescendo. If you want to view paradise. I need that on the end, right? Actually, no, I want you to sing paradise simply. Ready? Get your hands ready. If you want to view. You know? want to view, he's simply look around and view it. I'm going to take a lot of liberty there. A lot, a ton, all of it. All of the, I can't express how much liberty I'm going to take in words. Can we just do, if you want to view paradise, just, it was so pretty. Wasn't it nice? You know we ain't gonna lie. I'm not. She ain't gonna lie to y'all. Here we go. Do it again. Point of view. Get that good breath. Set of muscles below your belly button are doing the work. Ready? Breathe. If you want to paradise, look around and view it. Want to change the world. There's nothing to it. Fermata. There is no. Come on in. Cool. I think my time is up. I'm pretty sure. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, and there's a question and answer? Okay.
If anyone viewing the live stream would like to ask their question, you can type it in or text Kyle or myself.
Oh my gosh, they've been typing the whole time. Oh no.
I think we have 5, did you say, Kyle? 5 or 6, that's a good number. So now if you have a question for Victoria, please.
I think there's one on here if y'all don't have one, but let me see if I can take, someone started early. Hold on, let me see. Same question as previously. Can you briefly describe your background in choral music? From Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Jacob. So my background in choral music, Jacob, is I was classically trained and sang in a ton of choirs when I was doing some course training in college. Gosh, how many years ago was that? Quite a few years ago. And I really sort of fell in love with it because before then, right, I just was sort of taking lessons here and there and sort of singing what I felt, but learning in other ways. So I grew up in the Black church, and in the Black church, you really learn a lot of things orally. They sing it, you sing it back. So then when I went to college, I received some formal training, and it was great. It's been great. It's been so helpful. Does that sort of answer your question? I've been conducting community choirs. I conducted the church choir at First Baptist Church, just around the corner here, for about 7 years. I conducted with the Colorado Springs Children's Chorale. And so through them, I've conducted over 500 singers at once. Let's see. I think I got your question. I hope. I think I got it. Okay. No. So I'm very, very excited. So one of my favorite things in choral music is a good men's chorus. And that has been true for a very long time. I think it mostly comes from a little bit of jealousy. Y'all can sing like all the notes, like way down low. I can't sing down there. And then way up high, right? And I can get up high, but I can't get all those notes. So, but I feel like the match could work really, really well because I primarily have worked with treble voices. But in that work, I've learned so much about the voice. And so I think it could be great. Did I get it? I'm not sure that I'm seeing all the things on here. I don't see anything else. I think I got it.
Hey, Rich.
Hey, Rich.
Got a question for you.
Sure.
You live local.
I do.
How do you see bringing Out Loud back
after such a long time zone?
Oh boy, that should feel like a party. That should feel like a huge celebration. I'm so hugely community driven in almost everything that I do. So it really feels like the first step in bringing Out Loud back, right after COVID, is throwing some sort of community something where everyone can come, but we get to sing and we get to meet people and greet people and talk to the people. And I don't know, maybe gain some new members. I don't know. I'm not mad at that. So, yes.
Do you see yourself volunteering with Out Loud?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just something very exciting about working with Out Loud.
Have you been to any of our concerts?
Yes. I know that guy over there, and I've come to, hey Dale. And I've come to quite a few of your guys' concerts. So I'm familiar with what you do. And I've heard you, when I was working with Children's Chorale, oftentimes we showed up at a lot of the same stuff. So I've heard you many times. Yes.
And how do you feel about choral?
How do I feel about it? So here's the honest truth. I'm with it as long as it's not super corny. It needs to make sense. It needs to look good. I don't feel like it has to happen, but I feel like it can happen. And there are definitely songs where it is appropriate. Yes.
This is kind of piggybacking off of what he was asking about TTBB, and something I found very interesting while we were conducting is you were talking about the difference in projecting between male voices, female voices, treble, lower voices, higher. How much experience do you have with different pitch singers?
Oh, lots of experience with that. So my church choir was not a treble choir. It was a SATB. So it was, it was all of the sounds, all of the time. At first, we really struggled at first. We got that together though. I have a ton of experience with SATB, but not a lot with TTBB. So I am familiar with working with tenor bass voices. I have done that before, but not exclusively just tenor bass voices. I hope that clears that up. Does that answer your question? Okay. Yes.
Another question online. First of all, Jacob said, thank you, that's perfect. Rocky is asking, what varieties of songs and what are your plans for growth?
Oh, that's such a wonderful question. So I am like y'all, I love music, like all kinds of music. So I have taught choirs and conducted everything from Beyonce and Stevie Wonder to like Bach and all the stuff in between. I love Beyonce. I don't know how many of y'all feel a similar way. She, okay, yeah. So, So she, I'd really like to stretch this choir. I like to stretch every choir. So, I may ask you to do things that feel a bit uncomfortable at first, but the end result and the hope is always growth. So I can't say for certain, like exactly what songs I would choose, because I don't know you guys very well yet. And that's an important part of choosing music for a group, is getting to know them. But I can say that I will choose things that at first you'll be like, this is not my favorite. And then at the end, you'll be like, this is the best song I've ever done. Why? Because it will have challenged you and you will have grown as a singer and as a group. Does that answer the question? Does that answer the question? Okay. I'm just going to make you uncomfortable. But no, anyone else? While we wait? No?
Are there any questions you have for us?
Yeah, like what do you guys want? Any nobody can come in here and teach you how to sing the right notes, right? Any conductor can do that. Well, I won't lie. Most conductors are trained to do that. They can do that. But that's not all that I'm about. So I wonder if you're interested in not just singing the right notes, but really, really delivering emotion and being artist.
That's when we sound the best, is when you push us.
I'm gonna push. You know, if y'all see me again, we just gonna get right down to work. As soon as I see you. As soon as I see you.
Brad likes to cry, so it's okay.
See, we bring an emotional painting house, she goes in the back.
Yeah.
You rank your priorities. If you rank your priorities with what you're doing right now, where would
That's a great question. I'm going to answer it very honestly. So my family is almost always my first priority. I love my wife and kids. They are wonderful. You will get to meet them if you see me again, because they're very like they're at home right now. Like we're rooting on you. I'm like, oh, y'all so dang sweet. So my family, and then so typically how it goes is my family. Or I'm sorry, my faith, my family. And then my career is right there. So it would be number 3. I hope that's not a disappointment, but it ain't gonna change, baby. That's that's what it's gonna be. Right now, I'm currently not conducting anything else. I'm auditioning for a few other places, but I'm not conducting anywhere else right now.
Tell us about a time you've had a conflict with the singer or had a problem with the singer and how you resolved it.
So I used to work with middle schoolers. I don't know how much experience y'all have with middle school age humans. But I gotta tell y'all, so they're my favorite. They are one of my favorite groups of people to work with. Middle schoolers and senior citizens. They're like the same. They have like the same complaints, the same upsets. They're very similar, and I like bringing them together too. You know, I've worked with middle schoolers, and I've had I've had some issues where they're like, you know, where they feel like I've done something that was not okay. And what I really work hard on with any group that I'm working with is openness, honesty, and authenticity. And I'm not saying those as buzzwords, I actually mean that. So if I'm working with a group, it's really important to me that they can come to me and say, you did this thing I didn't care for. And then we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a conversation about it. I'm not gonna ignore them or send them away. So when that has happened, which not a lot, but a couple of times, you know, a kid might come to me and say, this is how I felt. Then I sit down with that person, because they're just small humans, and we talk about it, we talk through it, and we come to an understanding, even if that means that we don't come to a resolve, because that's not the same thing. We come to an understanding. And as long as we have an understanding and we have respect and we have dignity, then we're fine. And we move on and we do the job we are meant to do. Does that answer your question? Okay.
Thank you.
Oh. Well, thank you guys. Y'all make me feel special. Y'all did that for everybody? You had a question? You had one more question? You can, it's cool.
It's just popping up right now. So I know that you want us to grow, but you feel that Out Loud will also help you grow as an artist?
Absolutely. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. You know, we're humans, so a lot of the things we do are selfish in nature. There's that part of that too. I hope to grow. And I think there's much to gain and much to learn from each of you as individuals, and then also from y'all collectively as a group. Cool. All right. Thank you, guys. Absolutely. It's a pleasure.
I will be in touch
Absolutely.
tomorrow.
Okay.
And you will definitely be notified
Okay.
how we decide to move forward.
Awesome. Let me know.
I appreciate you being here. Thank you.
My pleasure. You guys are great. Yo. So I've seen you a lot, but I've never had a chance to work with you. Very smart musicians. I'm not just saying that. I don't like to lie to folks, like for real. Like I sing it to you and you sang it back to me and it was like mostly right. So I like that. Very cool. You guys are great. You guys are great.
We're teachable.
Yeah. I love it.
Thank you.
was good to see you.
You too, Victoria. Really.
Every time I see you, I'm like, oh, we had an adventure.
Before we go, I have a few things that I need to
Oh, didn't
go
we,
over with
though?
you guys.
Wow.
First and foremost, I thank Joey and Sandy a round of applause for the work and effort that they have put in. And for the hiring committee, all of these people have sacrificed and put up with my meeting schedules and half-assed agendas. So yes, thank you all very much. Thank you. Thank you. A couple of quick things to go over that we have coming up. We were invited to sing with FCC for their Pride Sunday event on July 18th. So we will be singing Why We Sing with their congregation.
And their choir.
And their
is
choir,
working on
yes.
it. Yeah.
Coming up before that, we have the Woodland Park event. And if anyone has a karaoke machine, we are in need of one of those. You can contact David Malls, if you have one to lend for that day. That's July 4th in Woodland Park. And we also need volunteers for the booth. If you plan on being there, if you could come by and possibly just relieve someone so they could get a quick meal or drink or whatever. So awesome, thank you. Also, we have Pueblo Pride coming up in August 15th. All of this information I will be sending out to you before then. But right now, I want to thank you all at home and in person who gave up your Monday night to be here for this process. Your input is much appreciated, as is your time for doing this. So thank you all very much. I think right now that's, Kyle, do you want to tell people what to do with their, and those at home as well? And there is a Survey Monkey for the people at home to complete? Okay. Yes, I hope you are, because we need that by tomorrow. Complete that tonight, please, if you can, so we'll have that information tomorrow. Otherwise, thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. Those of you at home, get here and help us put chairs. No, I'm sorry. Thank you all. I'm going to end the stream, but I appreciate you giving your time tonight. Thank you all very much.
And then something back with the chairs.